call from your teenage daughter who works at Bojangles, and she says, Dad, I need help. He says, no problem, babe, I'm on the way. You get to Bojangles, and her manager, who got off at noon, is still there waiting for you in the parking lot of Bojangles. Y'all get into an argument. He takes out a firearm and shoots you and ends your life. Was it really worth all of that, Maurice Evans? So Maurice Evans, who was a manager at Bojangles, had a situation with an employee who was a teenager, and she called her daddy, Dominique Goodman, and daddy said, I'm on the way for you, baby. He gets there, and this man is waiting in the parking lot. You got off at noon, and you sat and waited in the parking lot until I got there? And then you ended this man's life over an argument. He's been charged with murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony. I absolutely hope that Dominique's daughter knows that she is not at fault, and how much of a blessing it is to have a dad that when you say, Dad, can you come? I need help. He says, I'm on the way. Not everybody got that. I was a daddy's girl, so I did get that. And I know that if I, for any reason, called my daddy and said, Daddy, I need help, he was on the way. So don't feel any fault for a man who was supposed to be doing his job as a manager that made you feel any type of way that you feel like you needed to call your daddy. I hope that you don't feel any responsibility for it. I know that may take some time for you to understand that, but I hope that deep down in your heart, you understand it's not your fault, baby. I do hope Maurice rots in that cell for the rest of his life over something that could have been something you should have just walked away, especially since you got off at noon. Now, this did happen yesterday afternoon about 1 o'clock in Georgia at the Bojangles over there, and a family is now picking up the pieces over something that was probably this big but made to be this big because he took out somebody's daddy over something this big.